So the question is, with foreclosure on the rise, is it a good time to buy? Should I wait? Foreclosures on the rise? Yeah, that's what is on the news, right? So we'll talk about that in a minute. Hey there, this is KGM Realtor with Fairfax Realtor in Greenville, where we help buyers to buy their dream home and sellers to sell their houses, and we do this in the Maryland, DC, Virginia region. So if you're looking to buy, sell, move, or invest in real estate, contact us below. We'll take care of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. So the question is, with foreclosures on the rise, should I wait to buy? Where are you getting that news? The news is all over. Foreclosures on the rise. Is in Yahoo Real Estate, is in Market Watch. Foreclosures on the rise. What does that mean to housing market? So is it true that foreclosures are on the rise? Yeah, foreclosures are on the rise. But wait, let's talk about it. So the data we're looking at, the data that has been cited, was that in January 2022, there was a 7% increase in foreclosure filing when you compare it to December 2021. 77%. Woo! 7% nationwide increase on foreclosure filing. Now, these are not foreclosure homes. They're just starting the process. Nationwide, 7%. And then the other data is there was a 70%, 70, woof, increase in homes that are foreclosed. These are homes that the bank took possession of. Now they're the owner. In February of 2022 compared to February of 2021, 70% increase from last year. So this year, woo, that is a lot. But let's break it down. That 70% increase actually translates to 3,000 homes, about 3,000 homes. Nationwide, the whole United States of America, nationwide, 3,000 homes became foreclosed and now they're bank owned. 3,000 homes in the whole of United States. That's what we're talking about when they say is on the rise. Yeah, when you compare to the foreclosure of 2021 compared to 2022, of course it's more. Remember, 2021 there was virtually no foreclosure. When the pandemic hit, right, when the pandemic started, there were some things that were put in place so that people that lost their job can still keep their home. There's mortgage forbearance, there's a loan modification, and a lot of people took advantage of that, right? So those things are now coming due. Some people still struggling. Majority of the people that took advantage of the forbearance and the loan modification, majority of them are already back making their regular payment, but there's still some people that are still struggling. So that means there's still going to be some foreclosure. So in any market, sellers market, buyers market, we always get foreclosures. It doesn't really matter what market there's still always foreclosure. It's the amount that cause issue. So are we going to see a tsunami of foreclosure? Highly unlikely. Why? Because the market is still strong. And why are we seeing this foreclosure? Remember also when the pandemic started, there are some people that were already in that process of foreclosure. Has nothing to do with pandemic, nothing. But because the pandemic started and there was a moratorium on foreclosures, they were not foreclosed. Now that the moratorium is lifted, now that things are getting back to normal, the banks are getting ready to get their homes back. So that's why you see that jump in the foreclosure. Like I said, there's some people that are still going to be foreclosed because they cannot keep the house because of jobs lost. Remember, we lost over 2-something million jobs during the pandemic, and so many people are still struggling, right? So we're still going to see foreclosure. So as a buyer, does that mean you're going to get a foreclosed home penny on a dollar? No, highly unlikely. Why? Because the demand for homes is still very strong. Still very strong. The ones that trickle down, the foreclosure that trickle down in the DMV area gets multiple offers over asking price, sometimes cash buyers. Yeah. So that being said, when you read these headlines, foreclosures are on the rise, is it a good time to buy? Listen, your local market determine. The DMV market is strong. So when we do get foreclosure, not tsunami or foreclosure, very unlikely, the market will be able to bear it. It's going to get under contract real soon. So what should you do as a buyer? Get yourself ready, not because you're waiting for foreclosure, but because you want to buy. Get your pre-approval, start looking, start writing offers so that you can buy your house. Don't listen to this headline news that said foreclosure tsunami is coming. No, we're still in a very strong market. The economics is showing it. So, happy buying. If you're looking to buy, sell, move, or invest in real estate, contact us below. We'll take care of it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get updates once we upload a new video. Happy buying.